Welcome to Santa's Studio. This is part of the series Santa Reads, where he reads several different Christmas books that you can follow and read and watch on Santa's YouTube channel. Santa Jeff Claus. Santa Jeff Claus. One of today's books, The Littlest Reindeer. This is a scholastic book written by Brandy Doherty. The Littlest Reindeer. Dot was a reindeer. She lived with her family at the North Pole. There were many reindeer at the North Pole. The Littlest Reindeer. Dot had a friend named Oliver. He was the littlest elf in Santa's village. Dot and Oliver were Santa's special helpers. But Dot wanted another job too. More than anything, Dot wanted to help fly Santa's sleigh. Santa would be choosing a new reindeer soon, and Dot was very excited. She just needed a few lessons, and then she would be ready. Do you see them gathered there? Dot's tiny. Dot's sister, Stina, showed her how to get a running start. Dot's cousins watched too. Faster and faster they chanted, but Dot's short little legs just couldn't keep up. I bet Carl can help, Stina said comfortingly. Look how tiny. Do you think Dot will ever grow up to be a big reindeer and pull the sleigh? Let's find out. Then Dot's brother Carl showed her how to make the first leap up into the air. It's called the takeoff, he said. Okay, now you try, Carl told Dot. Dot tried with all of her might to jump up into the air. Carl laughed. Very funny, Dot. Now, really jump this time. That was it, Dot whispered. Oh, Carl said. Well, maybe Grandpa has some suggestions for you. Jump, jump, jump. But not high enough. So now they're going to see Grandpa, huh? Dot's grandpa was in the stable. I need help jumping, she told him. I know exactly what to do, he said. Dot's grandpa showed her how to jump from the stable loft and fly. Kick, he said. Kick, kick, he shouted. But when Dot tried to jump off of the platform, she sank right down into a big pile of hay below. Dot's grandpa pulled her out. Why don't you go and talk to your mama? Said Grandpa. So where's Dot headed to? Let's go see. Dot's mama was at the supply store. She was picking up a new harness made especially for Dot. But when Dot tried on the new harness, it slipped right off. We can fix that, Dot's mama said. But Dot shook her head. I'm too little. I can't run. I can't jump. I can't fly. Dot's mama nuzzled in close. But you will soon. There's almost next year. She seems like a very nice mama. Dot clopped through Santa's village. She was sad. Would she ever be able to help Santa fly in his sleigh? Just then, Dot's friend Oliver appeared at her side. "What's the matter?" Oliver asked. "I'm too little to fly Santa's sleigh," Dot said. "But you're not too little to do lots of other things," Oliver replied. "Come on." It's good to have friends, isn't it? Dot and Oliver made a snowman, and then they played tag with their friend Charlie, and then they made Christmas cards for their families, and they even helped a baby fox find his mama. He was lost. And at the end of their very busy afternoon, they collapsed into a snowbank to rest. "See," Oliver said, "look at all the things we can do." Dot smiled. She felt better. Do you see, they made snow angels? Have you ever done that? You plop down into the snow and you move your arms. Oh my, look at this. There's a busy gathering. Santa and the sleigh. What do you think they're doing? Let's find out. Before Dot knew it, Christmas Eve had arrived. The big night. The entire North Pole came out to send Santa and the reindeer off on their important journey. Dot's grandpa gave her a big nuzzle. "This will be you next year," he said. Dot nodded. Everybody cheered and waved as the reindeer got their running start. But then Dot noticed a tiny present was in the snow. It must have fallen out of Santa's bag. Whatever's going to happen. Maybe a child won't get their toy. Oliver looked at Dot. "Go, go," he cried. Then she picked up the gift and ran as fast as she possibly could. Just as the reindeer lifted Santa's sleigh into the air, Dot also jumped. It was her highest jump ever, as she kicked her legs as hard as she could. Suddenly, she was flying. She leaped right into the sleigh. Santa smiled. "Well done, Dot." Can you see Dot here somewhere? And there's the sleigh. And you see Dot in the sleigh? She did it, didn't she? When Dot returned to the North Pole, early the next morning after delivering all of the gifts with Santa and the other reindeer, the whole village was waiting. Everyone surrounded Dot with hugs and cheers. "I knew you could do it," Oliver cried. Dot had finally found a way to help Santa and his sleigh. Sometimes little is the perfect size after all. But even better, having a friend by your side sometimes makes anything possible. See, they're greeting Santa back at the North Pole. The end. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in a few minutes. Bye-bye now.